Okay, hello and welcome to GraySpace. This is the second episode of the GraySpace podcast, and we have our first guest. It's my girlfriend Lexi.
Hello.
If you have anything you want to say to start, or we can look through the suggestions from people.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah, because I didn't want it to be like us only going off of the questions, but I think from the questions will spur natural conversation.
He's just eating the cord.
I know, it's making me very nervous.
I wish the camera's not picking any of it, but he is chewing on the microphone cord.
No.
And rampaging around like a gremlin. Whoop. And he's gonna go after your hand.
Oh gosh. Do you want to pick a question?
Alright, let's see.
This is, I started from the bottom, so. Please, no boo, please.
There's a couple about us meeting in the first date, which I felt like people might be curious about. Oh my gosh.
I'm so nervous.
He's losing it right now.
Yeah. Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Well, do we want to talk about how we met then?
Yeah.
Our meet cute.
We met on Tinder.
We did meet on Tinder.
Which is weird because
neither of us like Tinder.
Everyone says that though. Everyone's like, "Well, I hate Tinder," which is true. Most people do. But
we both have it.
Yeah, we did both have it. I had all of my notifications for the dating apps turned off.
Me too.
And I don't even remember why I was scrolling. But I was. And yeah. I saw her profile and swiped right and we matched. And I remember us matching later in the evening and
yes.
And me immediately being like, well, I'm going to message her, but I don't want to message her now because I feel like that'd be weird because it was so late at night. So I waited until the next morning to message her. Again, I thought about what I was going to say. And I looked into her profile and I was like, what do I even say right now? I was so nervous. So I don't even remember word for word what I said, but I think I told her she was pretty and asked about some of the hobbies she had in her profile.
Yes, you did. You asked about pottery.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I have never done pottery, so I
still have to show you how. It's just too hot to use the freaking wheel.
I know. In Texas right now, it's like a bajillion degrees.
Horrible. It would be unsafe to do pottery outside.
Oh, unless it was nighttime. He just attacked me.
True. Which we could do. I haven't tried it. I just don't know how well that would work with the light that I have on my patio.
Oh, yeah. The shadows might make it harder to accurately
I don't know. It might be a fun idea if we want to one time.
That would be fun. So yeah. That's how we met.
Oh, yeah.
Quote unquote.
That's how we first started talking. But we met at we had actually oh my goodness, I'm so sorry if this is messing up the audio. Nobu is being a very curious 3-month-old baby, so please forgive him. He's a baby. But we had already planned our first date to be in a few days from when we had set it. But then
how long did it take me to ask you that? Not
long.
We were supposed to go to Ramen.
Yes, we had planned out the date, and then it turned out that we were both going to a different event that was 2 days before or the day before our date?
The day before.
It was the day before our date. We were both going with we each had a close friend, and so we were like, well, hey, if we wanted to break the ice before the date, we could meet at Eeyore's birthday. And both of us were almost too chicken to do it. I was telling Matthew, I was thinking of pretending that I just couldn't find her because I was so nervous to talk to her. Oh, I was so nervous.
We were sitting. I told her where we were sitting. And I contemplated being more vague than I needed to be. Not to purposely evade our meeting, but just to be make it a little harder. I was literally like pooping my pants. I was so stressed. I was like, oh my goodness.
And then
And there were so many people, so loud. Sorry, go ahead.
no, yeah, it was. That both of those things are true. But then I was like so awkward the entire time.
I don't think you were.
I really felt like I was. I was really worried it wasn't going well.
No, it was fine.
Okay.
It was fine. It was funny because we kept having to like lean, like in
Yes.
closer.
I think I like tried to like grab your hand at one point.
Oh my gosh!
'Cause I, like,
I'm
asked
so
about your
sad
nail
I missed
polish.
that too. Oh, I'm an idiot. I miss a lot of cues. That's very normal.
I'm like really subtle with my cues. I don't do that. I'm not bold like that.
But we were literally right next to a drum circle.
Yes.
So I kept having to be like, as she was talking to me. We talked a lot about like ghost stuff and spiritual
Yes,
stuff.
we did.
Which makes sense because Eora's birthday, for those of you who are not Austinites, you probably don't know, it's a celebration here of like all things like weird and hippie and non-traditional. So we were just talking like spirituality and the paranormal and
Yeah.
yeah, it was good. He's chirping over there.
Yes.
And then, so does that qualify as our first date, or do we then now have to talk about our actual
Actual
quote-unquote
first date was the next day, and we went to a place that she swore was the best ramen place. And I said, okay, like, we'll go on this date at this place, but then I'm going to take you to the actual best ramen place, which is Ramen Tetsuya. Obviously.
Okay, so for those of you who are in Austin, if you've ever had
She was
ramen-
thinking of Cezanne.
Yes. I still like the ramen there.
It's still good. I really liked
Better.
that chip and sauce thing you showed me.
Yes, the fries
so
with
good.
the yuzu aioli.
I would Postmate that right now.
It's really good. It's
I won't
really good.
because that would be a stupid long
and
Postmate.
they're curry fries, so they're dusted in like curry powder, and then they have like a yuzu aioli. It's so
And
good.
their
Anyways.
waffle fries and the crispiness is perfect. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so good.
They're so good.
I
I
love
could
that
fuck
place.
that up right now.
But yeah, we'll highly recommend if you're in Austin and you can check
Yes.
out either of those places. They're both delicious.
But the ramen at Ramen Tetsuya is better than at Cezanne.
Depends on who you are, but I do really like it. They're
We
not
went to
far
Ramen
off.
Tetsuya yesterday because she asked.
I was craving it, and it's right around the. It's so they're
It's
so,
so
good.
close. And it's so good.
Yeah.
We went there for lunch yesterday? Or was it dinner? It was like dinner. So it was like 4:30.
Yeah, and then we had a really late dinner too.
Yeah.
Check out the vlog for
Yes.
for that
Oh
content.
yeah, we were vlogging that.
Hey, look at me plugging the vlog. I'm so good. Anyways.
We want to do. We're really thinking about just being travel vlogging lesbians.
I just love to travel. I grew up traveling. We moved every 3 to 4 years. And I miss it dearly. I spent a good chunk of my life overseas. And not to diss America, but not to not diss America. I'd like to go back. Oh! I'm getting a call of some kind. But I've been getting spam calls all day.
I just got one
Spam call.
when we were recording. Why do you have your buzzer set so intensely?
Because I'll miss it if I don't, and I hate noise. So the buzzing, I'll recognize that immediately, but it doesn't like set me off as much as like
Yeah.
hearing a loud
That makes sense.
would. But
Yeah.
it sucks when I lose my phone. Because it's really hard to find.
Yeah. Oh my god, you know what? Do you know what we were talking about last night before bed?
No, I don't remember. Do you? Wait, can you?
I do.
Wait, what was it?
This reminded me of that conversation, but I'm gonna be honest, the thought also left my brain of what even reminded me of that.
That's so funny.
Oh, we were talking about you not liking noise.
Oh, yeah.
And also how annoying it is to lose a phone. And I don't know why, but I remembered our conversation from last night, which was about me and Matthew's relationship.
Oh.
And oh my god, one thing that would happen all the time is that he would set alarms and then just sleep through them. So his phone would just be going off all day because I couldn't find it and I couldn't move him and he wouldn't wake up. He was the heaviest sleeper on earth.
That's funny. I am not a heavy sleeper at all.
No. Oh my god. We could have been like robbed at gunpoint and he would have slept through that bitch. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Matthew, if you're listening, you know what I'm saying is true. It's not a diss. Like, it's just something that happened.
Yeah. Oh, so to finish, we got ramen.
Oh.
Talked a lot. We wanted to keep talking after we were done eating, so
oh my god, yeah,
we went and got boba.
That was a long date.
It was like 4.
It was short for
4.5
lesbians.
hours. Well, you had pottery.
It only stopped because I had to go to pottery, and I debated missing it. But at this period in time, I would do anything to not miss pottery.
Fair enough.
Which is funny. Because when we started getting serious, I might have definitely skipped like two or three classes. Which I had never done. I never had been like, I want to do something other than pottery until I met you.
I'm so dead at the way you worded that. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but it was funny.
It was a little intentional.
Okay, I thought it might have been.
I like to raise you up.
Oh, I was gonna say, for those of you who were not consciously already aware, I'm not a very internet friendly person.
I think I've made this joke. I'm chronically online and she's chronically offline.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk about internet trauma. It's because some of you guys asked in the questions for us to talk about like drama and like Colleen and stuff. We're not doing that because I would have to spend most of it filling Lexi in.
Yeah.
And I am not in a mindset where I can do that right now.
And if there's one ask I could have, is that I like it that way. So I'll be on videos or podcasts or whatever, but like, please don't look for my stuff. Please.
Yeah, no, don't.
Just,
all of her shit's private.
Yeah.
I don't tag her in things. Like, don't fuck with her social media, please.
I'll talk through her. I'll talk, through the, occasional vlog and podcast stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm very offline.
Yes.
That's how I am naturally. On my personal Instagram, I post like twice a year.
Yes.
But yeah. So I was really nervous for this.
I remember going to your Instagram to find like a picture to show people of like what you looked like and being like, well, she doesn't look like this
anymore.
Currently, actually,
Yeah.
because the most recent one's 2 years old. So
sorry. You had
No,
to pull
it's
up my like, profile.
Yeah, yeah, I did. I actually still have the screenshot of the picture I used for the This You.
Oh, the other half of me telling you guys that I had my bro.
Nobu's trying to break
He was
out.
Like,
He's scratching at the window.
There might be a bug out there.
Oh,
that
true.
He's trying to get.
True.
We can't see because there's like a.
Yeah, I put a
curtain blanket in the way.
It looks so trashy. I just pinned a blanket, a stained blanket over my window instead of installing a curtain.
I mean, you're renting, so it kind of does make sense.
Yeah, it's such an
weird
ugly look.
I think it's weird that the apartment didn't come with the curtain rod
I agree.
installed.
I agree.
But that's just me, personally. If I was running an apartment complex.
You know what else? You know what's weird about this apartment? There is a cabinet in my kitchen that I can't open because the handle of another cabinet like blocks it from fully opening. No, it's a drawer. Sorry, it's not a cabinet. It's a drawer.
That would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
that would legitimately drive me insane. Just don't put a drawer there.
It's so random.
Just don't put a drawer there. Oh.
Oh my god,
Oh.
are we about to get another special guest? Oh shit, we might get the
He's
troublesome special guest.
He's being polite right now.
Casper is always
there he
polite.
goes.
There he goes. Come here, baby.
Hi. Oh.
We have
I got
Mama's
distracted
boy.
again. Yeah. Was that when we matched and I messaged her? I turned them back on.
Oh yeah, the notification.
I turned them back on specifically for her to see if she would message me back, and immediately stopped swiping as well. And then I think somebody asked if you told me about all of your jobs right away, and yes, and it's a
Oh, you're talking about the OF?
well, all of it.
We call it OF.
Yeah.
When we talk about it.
Yeah. And yes, I knew right away. I think it was one of the first questions I asked. Is like, oh, like what?
Yeah,
what
I
do you
had
do
it
for
on
work?
my profile. I think.
Yeah.
I think I said like in like the jobs thing. I think I did the custom thing of like content creator and accountant or
Yeah.
whatever the
Yeah,
slang.
the code words. Oh my gosh. Oh
Nobu.
my gosh. He's menacing and you can
Wait,
see
but
it.
he's tangled. He's
Yeah,
tangled
they
in the
could
mic.
see the. Okay.
Nobu likes to roughhouse
All
with
right,
cats.
Casper. This boy is.
cat.
Oh, he just headbutted the mic, like literally head first
Dude.
into it. All right, Casper. Thank you. Thank you. He was trying to big brother him into relaxing, but it doesn't work on Nobu because Nobu.
Those were his
doesn't
play
care.
noises.
Favorite places to eat, hang out, favorite. Okay, so I started. Wait, can we talk about shows? Is that allowed? I don't know.
Shows?
I'm an idiot.
Like TV shows?
Yeah, like TV shows.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're not gonna get like copyrighted for talking about a show.
I started Attack on Titan for the first time.
Yes, I'm
So-
getting her
Yeah.
into it, y'all.
So I watched. I had gotten into anime a little bit before Grayson and I met, so I wasn't like anime or anything. I was like down, and I'd watched a few episodes of Attack on Titan, but not very much. He's so cute. But that's definitely one of the shows we watched. The other one that I hadn't watched but I'd heard about and knew a lot about was BoJack.
Yes.
I'm gonna make her watch The Labyrinth with David Bowie. I cannot believe she hasn't seen it. It is a masterpiece. Those of you who know. The CGI does not hold up. I know that it doesn't, but it's so brief that it doesn't even matter because the puppet work. Jim Henson is a genius. We know this. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I think. what
Casper
else?
turned on the Xbox.
Oh, the next one I want to rewatch. She's seen it a lot. And if you're watching this, you probably know that she loves Modern Family.
Yes.
So I want to watch that one too.
Oh, I love Modern Family. Twitter followers know. Every few weeks I tweet, I love Modern Family.
This one's interesting, where you talk about the difference between homosexual and heterosexual
Ooh.
relationships.
Yes, let's talk about the difference between homosexual and heterosexual relationships because somebody asked, and it's interesting because we were actually talking about like relationships and old flings and stuff like recently, like yesterday. Well, are we talking like general or are we talking about our personal relationships?
I think probably just like, well, I mean, we can only really speak from our experience.
What are you
But like,
on my boob?
I think they just mean in general. But to answer that, we kind of have to talk about our personal experience. Although you don't have to get specific. So like,
Well, I'm okay with getting specific.
okay.
I'm messy.
I am not. I'm a peacekeeper.
True, that is true. You
Unless
are.
someone has truly wronged me, or well, more accurately, unless someone has truly wronged someone I care about, then I get
True.
a little, the fire sign in me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because I don't want to... I feel like to answer generally,
You
my
have to
issue is
talk
that
about-
you would
yeah.
have to, like... Cass.
He wants to lay directly where the microphone is at.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just hold it.
We can just also lay back if you want.
True.
Oh. No boo.
I'm sorry. The kids are being
Chaos.
unruly. We're working moms, okay?
Chaos. And
Yeah.
we don't even have my child.
Forgive. Yes.
She's at my home.
Yes. We're gonna be... We're both gonna, whenever we join our households, are gonna be previous, like, single mothers of a divorce. Because Honey and Casper.
Yeah, they're gonna have step siblings all of a sudden. They're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I love my cat.
I love your cat too.
She's great. Oh!
Oh!
I wonder if the bottom of the camera caught that. It kind of looked like it did.
I think it did.
He pounces.
They're playing. If
Yeah.
y'all hear Casper growl, he is playing. Just FYI.
Did you want to talk about it then?
Oh. Yeah. I was like, I don't know what
wasn't
we're
sure if
talking
you
about.
decided it was, like, comfortable for you.
I'm comfortable with it. I just don't really know what to, like, say about it. Somebody asked the difference between gay and straight relationships. But I feel like we would have to answer that specifically because I feel like it's, I don't know, just kind of problematic and untrue to generalize. Like,
Yeah. No, you would have to talk about your own experience.
yeah, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
I mean, I will say I've had more straight relationships than I've had gay relationships.
I would say that's probably true for me as well.
Yeah. He sounds like a whale. Hold on. Let's turn my phone off while we're talking so he doesn't jump on my phone and mess it up. I've had more straight relationships than I've had gay relationships. So I don't think it's biased for me to say that, like, I don't I'm trying to figure out how to word this shit. When I'm talking, I'm going to be, like, when I'm talking about, like, my best relationship is going to be in a gay relationship is you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want you to think I'm saying that just because you're my
We're
current
currently
partner.
together. No, I see. I see your conundrum.
Because majority of, like, my experience with, like, a genuine, intimate, and, like, emotionally connected relationship, gay-wise, is with you. Because I've dated a lot of girls. Not, like, a lot, actually. I've dated girls, but, like, it hasn't, lasted very long, or, like, both of us just got busy, and I'm a fucking horrible texter. Like, for the most part, I think with the exception of, like, 2 girls, I haven't gotten, like, even up to the point that we have, like, with other people before. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you mean, like, emotionally? You haven't gotten to the point emotionally?
Yeah. Like, I've told one girl that I loved her.
Mm.
It was one of my longest relationships, like, to date. And it was my high school relationship, actually.
Yeah, I think for me, well, I don't know. I think for me, communication is a big one. Like, I just feel like, no offense to guys out there
It's
listening.
easier to communicate with you, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're just more forthcoming about, like, you're just more willing to talk to me about things. Like,
yeah, I love talking about things.
Yeah, like, if I notice something is wrong and I ask you if something's wrong, you're not going to be like, nothing, or, like, I can handle it. You're more likely to be like, I don't want to talk about it right now. Like, can I have a minute? Like, acknowledging, like,
Yeah.
you're not crazy. Like, yeah, I'm not,
Yeah.
What I mean? I don't know. Whereas, like, I've never had a guy do that. At all.
They just say they're fine.
Yeah.
When they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they say that we do that. I'm so dead.
Yep.
Yes. I really don't feel like women do that. I feel like a lot of us are very vocal about what we need.
I'll admit, I think I did that in my last relationship.
What is it?
Apologies. The camera stops recording at 30 minutes. It feels like we've been talking for longer than that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. You have to remind me of what we were talking about. I'm so sorry.
Communication.
Yes.
You did I'm fine.
I did. I would say that I was fine when I wasn't, because I just didn't want to argue. And a lot of the times I also wouldn't want to talk about it because I was, like, mad at myself for being upset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get that. I also I don't know if it's specifically me though, or if all women are like this, but I feel like I'm very validating of like, you're allowed to feel however you feel. Like, as long as you're not treating me in a way that's like bad, like, I'm never gonna be upset about your feelings. Like, that would be so silly.
Yeah. I'm at that point now,
Yeah.
but I will admit, especially before meeting my most recent therapist, I was not like that.
Yeah. No, I get it though. And a lot of times people can make you feel unsafe talking about your emotions. Like, there are definitely some people I do that with, but it's because I've made the conscious decision that like they don't care about my emotions, so I'm not speaking about them with that person. I would hope that would never happen with me.
No, yeah.
The other one is just like comfortability. Like, immediately I'm
Yes.
so much more comfortable.
Yes.
Like, talking
From
about
the
things,
start.
like doing things, like, I don't know. Just, I never felt
I may be biased
weird or
because
judged or anything.
I'm naturally like an oversharer.
Me
But
too.
yeah, because we talked about some heavy shit on our first
I'm a
date.
talker. I love to talk. If people are comfortable, I'm comfortable.
That is actually a difference in gay and straight relationships I've noticed is, well, I think you had kind of just said this, but like talking about serious shit faster.
Yeah.
Or just like in general, like my last relationship with that one guy y'all know, like would like not even like to, like he didn't like when I brought up like the idea of marrying him.
Yeah.
And us being like, I can't wait for you to be my wife.
I know.
That's another difference.
Yeah. The urge to U-Haul. I live in an RV.
Yeah.
So, and I love my RV. And I'm like, I
It's so
move out.
cool.
I do. I like it, and I really do want to renovate it. But now that we're like, we're just move out of it.
Yes.
It's kind of like, well, let's just sell it. Let the next person renovate it. But
That's sad.
No, it's okay.
I
We
wish
get
there
to
was
do
a
the
way.
house. That's way cooler.
I know, but I wish there was a way we could do the house and the RV.
We can, but we just can't do both at the same time right away.
Okay.
I think we should just chill in the house for a little bit and then get an RV and travel.
Okay.
Or
True,
when we
true,
want to
true,
travel,
true.
we can just rent an RV or a van, or you know what I mean.
True. I do think it would make more sense though, the first thing you said, where we rent and then we like rent for a while and then do the RV.
Yeah.
Because if we live with 5 people,
Mhm.
the rent is so much cheaper. We
Mhm.
can like save up what we would have paid in rent before.
Mhm.
So we have like a good amount of savings for
Yeah.
when we want to travel.
Yeah.
So we can like do good trips.
Yeah. I'm excited for our trip.
Me too.
To Dallas.
We're going to the Dallas, Fort Worth, Grapevine area, Sunday through Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, Sunday through Wednesday. Super excited. We're going to go to the aquarium and Meow Wolf and probably going to do some shopping. And you guys gave us suggestions of places to go to that we're going to look into. Ooh, somebody recommended, like, I think it was, what, the United States' or the world's oldest, like, witch shop?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Or, like, maybe it was Texas's oldest witch shop. I think that's it. That is fun as fuck.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I think our first day there, we're gonna try to make it for lunch at the like Thai food like festivals on Sundays at the Buddhist temple.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be really fun.
I forgot we're
love
doing
street
that. We can
food.
totally do that because our hotel check-in isn't until 3. And
Yeah,
when does that
It ends
end?
at 3.
Perfect.
So yeah.
So we're just
we
gonna leave the
get there
house-
a few hours
yeah.
earlier. Yeah, and it's not.
Perfect.
I know it's not too far. I'm really excited. I love street food, and cultural foods because, like I said, I traveled a lot as a kid. So, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
She has so many cool stories. I'm
just-
jealous of her time in Germany.
Yeah.
But by the way she talks about it, oh my god, y'all.
It was just cool because I was like, I just feel like I was at the perfect age, and I just spent like my developmental years there. And when you're on a military base, or at least the one I was at when I was young, it was like really diverse and like there were all kinds of people there, and so it was just a time where like I was just learning a lot and getting to experience a lot, and it was really safe where I was. And so like even as a kid, like we would ride our bikes and scooters everywhere, like the bakery and the ice cream shop. So it was just a good time. I'm excited to go again and
Yeah.
go to some of like my old favorite spots with you.
Oh, I'm so
gonna be
excited for you to take me.
awesome. Hazelnut ice cream is where it's at. If anyone out there has ever had that, it's very hard to find in the U.S. of A.
No boo.
For some reason.
No boo.
He's laying directly on the computer and tripod.
And he's chewing on the wire.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Casper's head was in the way.
Casper
Do I
crushing.
need to help you with it?
No, he's distracted by Casper
Okay.
now. He's good. He's leaning the camera though. Now Casper's rolling over.
I don't know. Alright, literally everything. Ooh, fashion!
Ooh, okay.
I love
Hold on.
fashion.
Okay, I think it's refocused.
I took forever to get into fashion. I ignored it for a long time. I just wanted to be comfortable. I was having a lot of sensory issues and did not know that that's what was going on. So there was a very long time I refused to wear anything but like sweats or leggings and t-shirts because it was just not comfortable for me. But once I got into college, the people around me were really fashionable, and I watched a lot of YouTube actually in my first year of college, but it was very specifically niche, like best dressed. I miss you so much, but I'm so glad you're doing well. I watched all of her channel, a lot of fashion, oh my gosh, a lot of fashion YouTube, and a lot of like Dissociated's channel, shout out to them.
I think it's Dissociate DID, right?
Yeah, but I just,
Okay.
it's just easy
Well,
for me to
I don't know.
pronounce
I
it.
haven't...
It is, it's DID.
Okay, I was just
She
curious.
talks about DID.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know who that is, but I haven't watched that person's channel.
And I've thrifted everything since I was a kid. Like, I just like it better. I don't know. I don't like the ambiance in traditional shops. It's so hard for me to shop in them. I don't know really how to explain that one.
I get it.
But now I just look for clothes that I think are weird and unique.
And she has such cool fashion.
Thanks.
It's like but I don't know how to describe it.
Because it's just
It's
whatever
like-
I like.
It's like retro, kind of like farmer's daughter, housewifey, but like not in a weird way. In like a very cute, like coquette. Is that how you say that? Coquette.
Yeah, there you go.
Coquette.
Coquette.
Coquette, like farm girl, almost kind of way. But also like a little grandma. Throw grandma in there.
Yeah, it's
Cow grandma.
It's a lot of things. I like a lot of things. Basically,
It's
when I'm
cute.
at a thrift store, if I find something and I'm like, whoa, even if it's kind of like an ew, whoa, chances are I'll try it on. Because, especially if I think I can put it in an outfit that'll like look interesting and fun, I care less about looking, like my clothes being flattering on me or like me looking attractive in my clothes than I do how much joy my clothes bring me. And like she said, I'm a teacher, so my students really like when my outfits are wacky as well. It's like just a little thing, like I just dress up for work. So that's why I have the style I have, because it's very all over the place.
Yeah. It's
I
so
love
cute.
your fashion. I
Thank
wish
you.
I could pull stuff like that off. It's
You
the
could
coolest.
if you wanted to, because you
I
could
don't
pull
think
anything
so.
off. I don't know. I don't like...
Chinchilla businessman.
My fashion changes all the time based on like...
Are you okay?
Yeah, it didn't hurt. It didn't
Are you
hurt.
sure?
Yes. It was more... That was more the sound of like the
Okay.
headboard hitting the
Okay.
wall. It's
Oh my
okay.
gosh, it sounded like it hurt.
No, I'm good. At the moment, I've decided, like, I am, I don't know, like, all, like, punky-ish, kind of, I don't know, with also, like, some rave wear mixed in, and I've kind of I want to say that that's my style, but I'm just going to say that, like, at the moment, I've decided that that's what it is, because I always go back and forth between, like, more darker styles versus being more, like, normal or like more feminine styles, I guess. But I've like realized that, so I was like, okay, I'm sticking to alt forever. But like I literally change my style all the time based on characters I like or music that I'm listening to. Like this current wave was inspired by Nana Osaki, so that's just what I'm doing now. It might change.
But there are also still a lot of pieces in your closet that are...
That are sick.
Yeah.
I know that.
outside of that style.
Like what?
Specifically the one shirt that I'm obsessed with every time.
The yellow and pink one?
Yes.
I know
It's so
I'm giving
cute.
that shirt to you.
Why?
Because I don't wear it.
Oh, I guess.
And it's not
Me
like
being
that.
like it's out of your style and her being like, yep, take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's,
What?
y'all, if you know the brand Liz Lisa, it's a Liz Lisa with tags. Damn.
I feel like I should know that.
It's like a popular like subgenre of like gyaru where it's like
Ooh.
Lolita mixed fashion, and it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's like very pastel-y, very hyper femme kind of fashion, like
Yeah.
doll like.
Yeah, love that. Love that.
Yeah.
So cute. So my recent flex is that I got a vintage
Oh,
Gunny
yes.
Sacks dress for $20, and it fits like a glove, and it's in
Y'all, it
perfect
looks
condition.
so good on her.
It's so cool.
It looks
It's the
so
coolest thing I've ever thrifted. I
good.
literally walked in and I saw it hanging, and my jaw hit the floor, and I was like, oh, I was just getting myself ready for the price tag, because those of you who are familiar with Gunny Sacks know those dresses sell for hundreds of dollars. I have wanted one for so long. I walk over and I flip the tag, $20. I almost passed out in this thrift store. And I tried it on, and then it fit, and I almost passed out again. And so obviously I got it. But,
I'm excited for you to wear it out. We should go on like a date
Oh my gosh.
and wear it out.
Yeah. It's so
And I'll
cute.
dress completely opposite as I usually do.
Yeah, it'd be perfect for like a Ren Fest. I'd have to dress it up with
Mm.
some other stuff under and on top, but
Well, maybe I could dress Ren Festy because I have that one corset.
oh, cute. Yes. We'll be super
We could do a
vintage.
little Renaissance
Yes.
dinner.
Oh my gosh. Go somewhere fun.
Or
There-
could I dress more like witchy Renaissance? Because I have that one
Yes.
layered long black skirt.
No, like Farmer's Daughter and her witch girlfriend. In the 1700s.
Oh my god, let's do it.
I'm dead.
To
I'm
Olive
ready.
Garden.
To Olive Garden. Oh no. I'm gonna fix it.
What happened?
It got turned and the...
Arnar.
That's so good. She's so good. I don't know if y'all know this, but she can seriously do some good impressions and stuff, like animals, accents, characters. Like she'll just whip it out. I'm like, what on earth? Like, who was that? It was her. Also, one question just says, "Who's Lexi?"
I've been
I know
keeping it kind of private.
I know, which I know is not funny to y'all, but it's funny to us. Us meets me immediately. Your family's like, so has she moved in yet, or?
Oh my god, no. My mom asks every time if Lexi has moved in yet. And much to my dismay, no, she hasn't.
Ooh. Okay, this is more
wait,
like.
there's something in my eye. Did you see anything?
Sorry, focus.
In this one,
Look up.
I feel something.
I don't know. Oh.
Is there anything in my eyelashes?
Where do you feel it at? In the corner of your eye?
Well, now I don't feel it. So maybe I might have brushed it off.
Okay, I think there maybe was a little bit of something.
Maybe.
And I
You
tried to
look
like.
super pretty.
I tried to like scoot it over toward your inner corner to get out of your eye.
So you just pushed it to a different
Well,
part
no,
of my eye.
No, that's how you get stuff out of your eye. Okay, back me up here. Your eye doctors will tell you you're supposed to gently rub, or maybe you're not supposed to rub. I don't know, but it goes that way toward your inner corner to get out of your eye.
I don't know. Maybe you're
That's
right.
why you cry for like.
You have to know random health stuff because you're a teacher, so you're probably right. You know how to work those shower things.
I do.
Ooh, someone asked about your tattoos.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
have
do you
some
not
tattoos.
want to show them?
I think I can be.
Oh, well, you're in underwear.
I know. I
Well,
have
then
to
maybe
be
not.
strategic about how to.
Yeah.
I can't show.
You can just describe them.
I'll just tell you. I do have a couple tattoos. My first couple were just like simple line work ones. There's the outline of the world, which I want to get updated into like a globe, actually, instead of just being like the outline of the earth, like, you know. It's more interesting, and I want to make it not just line work. I want to put it in a style probably traditional. The other line work one I'm going to leave as it is. It's the chemical symbol for equilibrium. I also have a little ghost Polaroid. I just think it's cute.
It's a Polaroid with a ghost, like a little sheet ghost in it.
Yeah. There are two little ghost buddies in my little Polaroid. It was a Halloween tattoo. I just thought it was cute. And then my biggest tattoo takes up almost the entire side of my left thigh, like the outside. And it's a possum skull that sits upright like this. Like if this was my hip, it sits like this. And it's got flowers in it. My uncle is a tattoo artist, and he designed it for me and tattooed it for me for my 20th birthday. He rocked it. I get compliments on it all the time.
Yeah,
it's my pride and
when
joy.
we were at the aquarium.
Yeah, people really like that tattoo. I don't know. It's amazing.
It's a great
He rocked
tattoo.
it. I just told him kind of the vibe I wanted, and
It caught my eye on your Tinder.
yeah, I was like, do what you want. He's super talented, so yeah.
Word.
Those are my tattoos. I want more.
She wants a lot more.
Obviously, she has way more than I do. But yeah, I do want more. A lot more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too.
Let's see. I know you're getting one soon.
I am. Yes, I'm
Woo.
getting my spine.
How to handle disagreements. That's a great one. It's hard, but my favorite saying is, it's not you against the other person.
It's you working together.
Yeah, against the problem. It's really hard to go wrong there because it makes the other person your ally instead of your enemy. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think you should ever assume the worst of your partner. You know, given that they're like not harming you, obviously.
Yeah.
Given that all things are
when you're in a place
normal.
of security.
Yeah.
For the most part, for most of my relationships, I did not approach it that way. It's something I'm excited to try. We haven't gotten into a disagreement.
No, not really. Well, but that's because I don't believe in disagreements. I think if you don't make them happen, they don't happen. And maybe that's silly. And I know you can disagree on things, but I think we
disagree on opinions on a flavor of ice cream or something, but we
Yeah.
have not gotten into a disagreement.
No. I just can't think of a reason why we would. I mean, definitely stuff has happened where we've had to have a couple of more serious conversations, but that more has to do with
But neither of us were
us
upset.
personally and our reactions
Yeah.
or environment and how we felt that was affecting the other person. It was
Yes.
not I'm upset
It
at
wasn't
you
a
because
response
you did this.
to the person. Yeah.
So
It
I
was
don't-
you explaining a response to the environment or
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
I
not a
don't know. I
disagreement.
wouldn't count that as a disagreement. That's just kind of working through triggers and
Yeah.
overload and stuff. So. But yeah, I mean that's my best advice. I think you have to also find a compromise, right? I know there's often two kinds of people. If you want to talk about it, if you don't want to talk about it, and if you're in a relationship where you have one of each, that can be really challenging.
Yeah.
I would say if you're the person who doesn't want to talk about it right away, don't make the other person wait forever. And also don't make them think they're crazy. Acknowledge that there is something wrong, but that you don't want to discuss it right that moment. That's really helpful because I'm the person who wants to talk about it right away. So I'm talking
Me
about what would be
too.
helpful for me. Yeah, so, that's kind of easy for us. But,
But it is very hard when you're opposed.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's also a feeling of rejection in a way too.
Yeah, you're just missing my need to talk about it to feel better. And that is what it is, right? You literally cannot feel better until you talk about it.
Yeah.
But then, the other person, you have to give them a little bit of space.
Yes. It's
but-
hard.
Yeah,
But yeah.
it is hard. It is, because you're I just want to make sure you're okay. I just want to make sure we can figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to put it off till later. I want to fix it now. No, that's me. for
No,
sure.
that's definitely me too.
Yeah. So, if you're like that, it works out. Or if you're both, need to take space, that also works.
Yes. It's a lot harder when you're opposing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's it. It's hard for us to give advice.
I know.
We're talking about how
us
we've handled it because
just-
we haven't yet.
Yeah, I was just being no, she's perfect, so we're good.
I'm not. I did recently discover, however, that I am a jealous person, which is funny because in every single past relationship, I've been like, I'm not a jealous person. It doesn't mean I don't care. And it didn't. It genuinely didn't mean I didn't care. But I am a little bit. Just a little.
It looks like... Oh, we have...
Oh, we've been chatting a while.
Yeah. We're about to hit 28 minutes. It stops recording at 30. Do we want to keep talking after that 30, or do we want to wrap it?
I think this would be a good place to wrap it.
Okay.
I think an hour is...
I think so, too.
Well,
I'm down to keep talking off camera.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
we probably
we're
will.
going to do that.
But I just feel like we also have to cut out a lot of the beginning part. When we very first
but
record.
that's fine.
Yeah. I was nervous.
Oh, yeah. We didn't talk about that. We had like a few minutes before that I'm cutting out. But that's like one thing at the beginning.
Yeah.
But we can... Well, we have a minute and a half.
Okay.
If we're gonna wrap it, then we have to do it now.
All right, let's do it. Let's wrap it.
Okay, that was this episode of the podcast. Thank you for listening. If you want to suggest something you would like to hear me and or Lexi talk about, then go ahead and comment it, and also like and subscribe and maybe share it. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.